What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Faraz Malone. AEW Wrestling is about to announce their new AEW video games. There's rumors about multiple games coming out. Could just be one. Looking like AKI is going to be working on the main video game. It's premiering in a couple minutes, less than a minute, so hopefully this video gets started shortly. This is the first non-WWE wrestling game that's going to be kind of prime time. There are Fire Pro Wrestling video games that are New Japan related. Oh, we got 2 minutes. See what's cracking. Uh-oh, kind of loud in my ears. We do have Fire Pro Wrestling, which is like a arcadey wrestling. There is WWE 2K that just stopped going. Then they made Battlegrounds this year. So it's gonna be curious to see what kind of approach AEW takes. I'm hoping that, it's tough to say. I haven't really played a wrestling game for a while, but I really like AEW. I hope that we can get a wrestling game I'm interested in the 2020s for next gen. I'm hoping this is gonna be optimized for the next systems and everything like that. So I'm really wanting to see how this goes. Kenny Omega being one of the main video game guys, that's a wrestler that's in AEW, so I think he's going to be presenting this. So I would hope he would have some direct input, but kind of knowing what the wrestling fan video game community wants. Because like many of us, we grew up with the WrestleMania 2000, No Mercy, and Warzone, stuff like that, N64, PS2, SmackDown games, all that stuff. So hopefully we can get something good from AEW. But if all the fanboys, we might be happy, but then again, we might get something that looks kind of generic. But we'll see. And we're counting down. AEW Wrestling. Wow, okay. Of course, it's gonna be some quirky stuff
that I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years. Every once in a while, a revolutionary company comes along that
Why is he dressed such like a dad?
changes everything.
Oh, he's supposed to be like Steve Jobs.
It all
I'm
started
tripping.
in January 2019. Now, this wasn't just a big day for AEW. This day sent shockwaves throughout the entire wrestling industry. But we were only just getting started. Then came Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing wasn't just a big day for AEW. It changed the expectations of live wrestling audiences forever. Then came AEW's TNT premiere, October 2019. AEW on TNT transformed wrestling on Wednesday nights for millions of wrestling fans and families around the world. And then something happened. A global pandemic. And if it weren't for you fans, we wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be here on this podium sharing with you this message. We are here for you, as you have
really been wearing masks damn near a year.
Time and time again, we have made history. Today again, with all of you, we shall rewrite history and make history together. I give you AEW games. Now, you see, I want to tell you a story now, if you don't mind. It's the story of when I signed my contract. I said to Mr. Tony Khan, our boss, our founder, I said, Mr. Tony Khan, TK. I said, hey, KO, what's up? I said, TK. He said, hey, yo, KO, what's up? And I said, Mr. Tony Khan, you can pay me all the money in the world, and it isn't going to mean anything unless I'm a part of the AEW Games division. I want to reimagine games.
So that's
I
why
want
you're
to give the
not doing
fans the
much
wrestling
else.
games that they want. I want to give the wrestling fans the game that they deserve. I want a game to be fun. I want a game to be easy to pick up, but difficult to master. I want it to be like how NBA Jam used to be. NFL Blitz.
So we're getting arcade.
Dare I say it? Ken Griffey Jr.'s Home Run Derby. We have assembled a very creative team, a team that I would like to say is the best at what they do. And even though this is very early footage, we have conceptualized what we think the fans of professional wrestling want, what they desire, what they need, and we have compiled a very preliminary version of a trailer to show you today. Roll the footage, boys.
What the heck? Okay. Are they trolling?
Now, I'm not going to lie. Feedback has been overall negative. In our focus group testing, this pre-alpha footage didn't score
This is
so
so
well.
funny.
And what I've been hearing is that you fans want a game that's a little something more like No Mercy.
You're damn right.
Like virtual pro wrestling. In other words, you guys want your game to be fun. So we scrapped everything that you just saw. Everything. Started from scratch. And we've been working around the clock, literally 24 hours, to give you a very special sneak peek of the actual AEW game coming to current and next-gen consoles. Roll the footage, boys.
Uh-oh. AEW Wrestling. Oh, yep, it's Yukes. That's what I meant to say earlier. Oh, they got him looking extra action figure-like. Aspect ratio seem off. It's weird. Maybe it's just me. Definitely early footage. Wow. Damn. Huh. Wow.
As you can see, we've been working tirelessly around the clock, literally 24 hours a day, to bring you what we hope to be one of the greatest wrestling games of all time. But until it's done, please follow us. AEW Games at
We're
Twitter.
not gonna get this game for like
Follow
2
us on
years.
YouTube. We will keep you updated. As soon as we know something, we will share it with you, the fans. But alas, my time here is nigh. And so I must bid you adieu. Thank you so much for tuning in to this game's presentation. But, oh, it's funny. I actually have just one more thing to tell you.
Kenny, no, Kenny. Look, I know you're in the middle of something. I know we're talking about the game stuff.
Yeah,
got
I'm
her up.
kind of in the middle
That's
of
funny.
like the thing. I revealed the game to the world.
Look, I know you revealed that game. But I want to talk about something else.
What do you have something too?
Referee simulator. Uh-oh.
No. No.
What is
You
going
too?
on? That's funny.
So where were we? So when I started at AEW, I was offered a contract initially, and I really wasn't convinced. So I talked to our boss, Mr. Tony Khan, and I said, TK, this is great, but I'm not interested in being just a referee. I want to be a part of AEW games. In fact, I want to assemble the best team of mobile game developers to make the best mobile wrestling game.
Of course we're getting a mobile game.
Let's show the fans what we've been working on.
You think you know tag team wrestling better than us? We are the elite.
You think you're better than me? Ever heard of my catchphrase, video game dweeb?
You think you got what it takes to be a champion?
You think you've done the work?
You'll need a big personality and a swole mentality.
Think you can do better? GM is
Wow.
back and better than ever. Sign your
Elite
favorite
general
AEW
manager,
wrestlers and
wow,
start building
okay.
your league. Book your own matches and watch the action unfold. See how your booking scores in the rating system. Manage your cash flow, fans, and locker room morale, or else you'll be down for the
Okay,
count.
that's actually kind of interesting.
Build.
Plan.
Fight.
Win.
Be a champion.
Prove you've got what it takes in AEW
I'm not mad at
elite
that.
general manager.
All these armchair bookers can have their fantasy
Wasn't that
now.
great?
Heck yeah, Aubrey. I had no clue you guys are working on this.
I know, I'm sorry.
All this
Sorry
time-
I interrupted. I know you were in the middle of something.
I thought we just had a console game, and then you turn around and you pull off this behind my back.
I'm really
I'm
excited that you're happy.
No, I'm thrilled. And
Yay.
I know what we can do.
What?
From here on in, let's keep in touch.
Yes.
Let's keep in touch through our social media and the AEW YouTube page.
I'm already subscribed.
Anytime you have an update, just put it up there. That way we can keep in touch better.
Fantastic. And before I interrupted, I know you had something very important you wanted to say.
That's right.
So-
I
so
almost forgot.
do your
I
thing.
had one more thing to say, and so before I bid you all adieu, I have just one more
So of course
tiny little.
Of course the leaks were true of 3 things.
Now,
Britt
what?
Baker.
You.
What is she doing here? I don't know why.
She's working on your.
No.
One thing, Kenny. One little thing from my part here. Now, when I first signed to All Elite Wrestling, the first female talent at that, I had a long list of requirements from Tony Khan. One of them being that I would be in complete control of the video game t-shirt.
The
And I
t-shirt.
reached out to the top gaming intellectuals on the planet to study, to learn what goes into making a top video game t-shirt. Let me break it down to the 3 most important components. Number 1, 2 sleeves. A video game t-shirt must have 2 sleeves, 1 for each arm and a hole for the head. Number 2, the top fabric companies on the globe informed me of a very innovative garment fabric that we could not resist. Cotton.
Oh my
And number
goodness.
3, after connecting with the top marketing minds, the final step to having a top video game t-shirt is to have a logo that will turn heads. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the AEW video
Really?
game
She did all
t-shirt.
that for the shirt.
You can now head over to shopaew.com and grab yours today.
I like it. I
I
like it a lot.
actually like it, Brett.
It's really good.
Did you come up with
She
that?
did. Duh, yeah.
I mean, simple. As simple as best.
It reads really far from a distance.
Right.
Brett, I can't believe that I'm saying this, Britt, but thank you for coming down today to show this to everyone.
Of
Yeah.
course. And you can now head over to shopaew.com to pick up the best video game t-shirt.
Okay, so 2
ever.
games and a
As
shirt.
seen
Okay.
Behind me.
You
It's really the best.
absolutely can go to shopaew.com and pick up this wonderful shirt. Thank you so much for your participation today. We'll talk about covering your expenses and all that, or not.
I'll send you the bill.
But yeah, you can take your leave now.
Come on, let's
actually.
go.
Are you
Thanks a
serious?
lot.
Don't touch me.
All right,
Don't.
T-shirts, video games. Let's bang. Our social media pages. A lot of exciting news that we've covered. All but one. That's right.
Okay.
As you may have remembered,
Okay, Kenny.
I still have one more thing to share with you. All right.
About to say, was it okay?
It's the Code Meister. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I like how they both have the New Balances on.
I don't know, but it's okay. He's dressed appropriately. Really quickly. Oh, yeah. I mean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Cody looks like a villain.
Really quickly, I wanted to tell you a story about when I decided to come to AEW.
No, couldn't be.
I don't know if he's been mentioned, if anybody's talked about him, but our owner and our founder, Tony Khan. Tony. Wow. Anyways, he offered me a contract, and I said...
Takes a turtleneck to cover up 90%
no.
of his tattoo.
I said, I'm not signing this.
No way.
I'm not signing this unless you make me the head of AEW Games.
That's what I said to you.
And then, you know what Tony said?
What are you doing here?
He said no, because you don't know shit about video games. And I said, that's all right. I'm going to sign the contract anyways, because I know we're making big promises. Best video game ever.
Look like he been at
Right
the
there.
beach.
One of them. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That is the only man qualified to do it. Aubrey worked in mobile games before she came to AEW. We're so happy to have her on board. I cannot wait to see GM Simulator. And Britt, Dr. Britt Baker, took her sweet ass time in the makeup chair. Her degree knows no bounds. She's a fashion icon, but that shirt is truly wonderful. I can't wait to get it at shopaew.com. Yep. But guys, these are all in development.
Cody looks like a Spider-Man villain.
Development.
Sure it's not in development.
Can't we give them something to play, I don't know, right now?
No.
If you had a time machine.
not
Hold
ready
on.
yet.
No,
Hold
I know what
on.
you're talking about. That's not ready yet,
See,
Cody.
when Daddy took his little hiatus,
Daddy, I can't.
I'll look it
I'm
up.
done. Where's my mic? Take this off.
I
Is Daddy him?
fast-tracked a little thing here. I want you guys to see it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys in the truck, roll it!
Yeah, things looking real good here, Butch. You're getting the job done. Keep it up, huh?
What is going on? They got a... What is this?
Are you kidding me? Why can't I get in? Hey, you know the rules. Go get yourself a jacket.
Oh, I'm black. I'm a stats man myself, and the stats say we should put it on red.
We're the Dark Order.
What am I looking at? What am I looking at? I mean, what is this, a casino game? Like,
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to win. Oh, are you kidding me? Code Meister.
So great.
Oh, there we are.
out of all the things, a casino game.
Look at the guns. Okay, great.
I guess when they said it's AEW games, they were being serious.
Leave now. You're kind of dressed inappropriately for the occasion. You look a little, just a little nerdy.
You look great.
A little nerdy and
You look great.
yeah.
And a Gucci belt.
You, by the sounds of it, you're kind of hard to deal with too. So folks, you've heard it here first. We've got two mobile games, 1 AEW t-shirt, 1 console game, and a lot of news coming up on social media and the YouTubes. Now, like I'd said before we go, I have one last special announcement. It's just a little something extra, a little something special for the people that held in from the beginning to the nitty-gritty, to the bitter end.
Okay.
Yes, we have teamed up with Yukes to give you the best console experience in professional wrestling history, and they're working around the clock. Offices in Japan and America working 24 hours to bring you guys, without a doubt, the best wrestling game experience that you've seen in a long time. We're not just going to stop there. There's no complacency here in AEW. We're always striving to reach the next level. We're always striving to leave an impact, to make a memory, to become legendary. And with that being said, there is no greater legend that we could have recruited than the legend behind the game's No Mercy, behind the game's Virtual Pro Wrestling. That's right. I've scoured the earth, I've scoured the planet, and I have found Mr. Iwashita-san, better known as Geita-san, and he has officially joined this project. And via satellite uplink, he's got a couple words to share with you guys. So, last but not least, I give it off to Mr. Geita-san.
Hi Kenny, it's Geita-san.
Interesting.
Thank you so much for reaching out to me this time. I was the director of WWF No Mercy for Nintendo 64 about 20 years ago. I'm very excited to have me involved in the Kenny Red new AEW Wrestling game. Let's create a dream wrestling game for AEW fans around the world and for all fans of the game.
Thank you so much, Geita-san. It's been a great day. And if you've been with us since the beginning, thank you so much.
Well, that's very promising.
Please stay tuned on our social media channels and at AEW Games on YouTube. We hope to have you updated.
I wonder how much COVID has pushed this
game
back.
Related real soon. Until then, I must bid you adieu. So say it with me if you know it. Goodbye, folks. Smooch and good night. Ba-bang.
Alrighty then. Well, that was the presentation. That was the presentation for AEW Games. New announcements. You're getting an untitled console game. We're getting the Elite General Manager for mobile. We're getting a casino game for mobile. And the original Mr. Geita-san is going to be working on the AEW console game, which he was the director for No Mercy, which is it's in everybody's top 3 for the most part on wrestling games. So that's interesting. Definitely was early footage. I'm sure COVID's pushed its timeline back. I don't think we'll see this game until at least the end. I mean, from the footage they showed, I don't see the game coming for at least another year and a half. I mean, if it comes in the next year, I'd be surprised, but it's possible. But it definitely looks early in. And those mobile games look like something to check out for like half a second. I'm not a mobile game guy, but I'm curious to see how AEW works that out. The graphics looked a little cartoony to me. It didn't look as simulation like 2K does with WWE games, but it doesn't look too bad. I don't have too many thoughts. They didn't give too much to work with, I don't think. I mean, the Steve Jobs jokes were pretty funny. But yeah, if you like let me see what you think about AEW Games. Like, subscribe to the channel for Malone. I'll see y'all later.